Welcome to the Rubber Room. It's me, Chris Colley. I am here in Rochester Hills, Michigan, and it is a chilly day out here. We had some snow yesterday, so that was kind of a nice surprise, right? They predicted a lot more snow than we got, so I was glad that we didn't get all of it that they predicted. They predicted about 14 inches, and we got about 6. So that was not bad. 6 inches I can live with. So this is our lunchtime, or our Create with Chris live at lunchtime. And I want to share with you our club products for this month. We order on February 7th, and this is an ongoing subscription club. It is $30 for a porch pickup, $38 if you want it mailed to you. I place the order on your credit card the 7th of every month, and you get designer series paper, an accessory, and some ribbon, along with 8 card kits. We do 4 cards, and you make 2 of each design. So this month, we're going to be featuring the On the Horizons designer series paper. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. I did have some samples of cards here with it, but I don't know what happened to it. So I will share those with you later. And we already, last week, I think at Lunchtime Live, we created a card with this paper. You'll also get these little pebbles here. Let me see if I can get them up there where you can see them. Aren't they gorgeous? They look like real little pebbles that you would find in a stream. And then this ribbon. And the ribbon is Misty Moonlight and Blushing Bride, which coordinates with that. You can do add-ons. Oh, I knocked out my light with that one. You can do add-ons if you want to reach your $50 and earn a free celebration set. You can add on the On the Horizon stamp set, which we will be using for our cards, and that's $23, and the dies are $33. And I just love these dies. I particularly like that little picket fence one, which we'll be using for our cards. So if you want to sign up for club, just let me know. You can leave a comment below, or you can text me at 248-909-8016. Okay, so for today's card, each month on my More Fun Mondays class, you hear me talk about emailing you 15 tutorials. These are our tutorials for February, and February was our celebration theme. So these are just some really great tutorials that all use celebration products. So you can see, like with the rainbow and the punch, this designer series paper is really pretty anyways, but you put it with that punch, and look at this beautiful card. So lots of tutorials in this packet. This one's really pretty too. That might be my favorite die in the stamp set. Lots of fun tutorials in this packet, and you can get it for free with any minimum $35 purchase, okay? You do have to use a hostess code, and I'll post the link up here when I'm done. This is one of the tutorials that we're going to be using today, and we're going to make this great gift card with it, okay? So we're going to be focusing on 2 of the celebration products, and one is this great daffodil paper. It's called Daffodil Afternoon, and it is a 12 by 12 pack of paper. And look at some of these fun cards that they've made. I really enjoy this slimline card right here. I think that's very pretty. And you can see that they focused on some of the different patterns in that paper, along with the daffodil die, which is really pretty. This one, they used that paper and just gave it a sentiment because the paper was so gorgeous, you really didn't need to add much of anything else to it, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to add a sentiment to it, and our sentiment is going to be from this Special Moments stamp set. And your Special Moments stamp set can be ordered for free when you make a minimum $100 purchase. And this one has some amazing sentiments in it. There are 21 stamps in there, so that is a great value. So we're going to be using a sentiment from there today. I like how they did their fonts with some printing and some cursive. Okay, So we're going to start off by taking a piece of pale papaya cardstock, and we're going to cut it 5.5 by 8.5. I'm bring in my trimmer here. Let me see if I have one in not in my scrap paper. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece and cut it. Your piece is 8.5 by 11, so I'm going to cut the 11-inch side at 5.5. Let me see if I can get that up there so you can see it better. All right. And we are going to fold it or score it at 4 1/4. And we're just going to fold that in half, and that's going to be our card base. And we're going to cut off almost an inch on this outer edge. So I'm going to put that back in. And when I'm doing anything an 1 1/4 inches, I use my markings over here as opposed to over there. So I'm going to cut it at 7/8 of an inch. Okay, so that's going to kind of be our card base. And I'm going to take some of the daffodil paper. And it looks like I'm going to cut 2 pieces. So let's root around in here and get some scrap pieces. Okay, so we're going to cut Daffodil Delight at 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And you can see how quick and easy this is to do. Oh, when I cut mine in the wrong direction, I should have been paying attention there. So I'm going to cut another one. I forgot which way our card base was going to go. So I actually am going to use this piece of paper. And I'm going to put my card the way. Okay, so I want this one to be 5 1/4. And you can see all of these designer series papers coordinate, so it doesn't really matter which ones you choose. I'm going to do my 3 1/4 this way. So just pick a favorite and go with that. Okay, so that's going to go on the top of my paper like this. And I'm actually going to cut off, I'm going to make that 3 inches because I want it to have that same trim all the way around. So I'm going to take my tutorial and make it 3 inches instead of 3 1/4. Okay, so that'll give me that kind of look like that. And then I'm going to take this piece of designer series paper and, gosh, I'm doing it wrong. It's going to go this way. Okay, so I'm taking back my first piece of paper. I should have had more coffee this morning, ladies, right? Okay, this is going to be the charm right here. And I guess you could really go with any orientation. And then this one is going to be 5 1/4 by 1. Okay, and that is all the cutting we need to do, so I can get this one out of the way. And I'm just going to go ahead and take my Stampin' Seal and adhere this to the front of my card base on the left side. Let me get it turned around for you there. And we'll get that on there nice and straight. And this piece is going to go over here. Like that. And I'm just going to put some glue on these edges and the bottom. Okay? So I'm just gonna add a little of the Tombow Anywhere glue by putting glue on it, and we're gonna make sure that there's gonna be enough room in there to put your gift card or a check, whatever you wanted to put on there. I'm just gonna give it on there straight. And then you can slide your gift card in and out. I always manage when I'm getting that glue to get it on my fingers and spread it all over. Okay, so this is going to be what it looks like on the front of your card. And we're just going to add some hearts on there, which is pretty fitting for Valentine's Day coming up, or a birthday, or as our sentiment suggests, for no occasion at all, just because, right? So we're gonna put the sentiment on here is gonna say, I couldn't wait for a special occasion, and I'm just gonna stamp that on a piece of scrap paper, and I am using Evening Evergreen to stamp that with. Let me pull out my pale papaya paper again. Hi Denise, hi Kay, thanks for stopping in, and Marielle. I'm glad that you guys are here with me this afternoon. It'll keep you warm for a few minutes while you watch. I'm gonna grab some of my pale papaya paper, and I'm gonna use my coordinating heart punch duo. Okay, so I'm gonna take a piece of scrap of pale papaya, and I'm gonna make that my biggest heart and punch it out. I like to hold my punch upside down facing me so that I know I'm gonna get my image centered in there. And then you wanna pull your hands out so that you don't get this fatty part of your hand caught in that punch. Okay? And then I'm gonna take the one that I stamped my image on, and I'm gonna do the same thing. This hard pack punch, you get both punches for $34. So it is a great, I'm trying to think, did I put that in there right? I did not, I put it in there upside down. So it's a great value for 2 punches, and they layer perfectly one on top of the other. And I like to stamp my sentiment first and then punch it, so that I know I've got my sentiment directly in the middle of my punch. So I'm just gonna layer these 2 on top of each other with some Stampin' Seal. I don't know about you guys, but this is a great sentiment for me because a lot of times I'll see something at the store and it will remind me of somebody, and so I'll buy it for them, and it's not their birthday and it's not Valentine's. It's just that I saw it, it reminded me of them, and I didn't really need a special occasion, so I just got it. Now I'm gonna pop this up on dimensionals, and I'm just gonna put them on the left, or on the right side of my card, because I don't wanna put them on the left side, or that will close my card, and I want them to be able to open my card and pop the gift certificate out. So let's just peel the backs off there, and you can see how quick and easy this card is to make. I'm just gonna overlap it a little bit right there. And you could add some ribbon to it, you could add some rhinestones to it, or you can just leave it like this. I had some Flirty Flamingo ribbon, so I think I'm gonna add just a little knot up there. Let me grab it. Well, maybe I will grab it very quickly. It seems like I've been doing lives all week. I had 2 of them on yesterday for my class, or my club, and so I had my stuff here and then just got it all taken care of and popped right on. So my things are a little bit all over. I'm gonna have to catch up on some cleanup today. And then tomorrow I get to go stamping at my friend's house, which I love to do. And so that will be a fun day. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little glue dot. If I haven't left my glue dots. I just scooped everything up and put it in a basket and moved my basket. Okay. So here we go, just a little bow right there. And that kind of perks it up a little bit, doesn't it? Okay, so here's our card today for our Create with Chris Live at Lunchtime. And you're gonna open it up and just put your gift card right in here. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Let me see if I need to answer any questions real quick before I pop off here. Hi, Kristen. Oh, good afternoon, my friend. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. So this is a quick and easy gift card with celebration products. So get those before they're gone. You guys should just have until the end of this month. So don't let them slip by you. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, my goodness.